Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. So let's just get straight into it. Welcome to Aachen Erde. This is an eastbound service which will travel to Stolberg, where you will couple onto some empty wood wagons, Aachen Erde, and drop them off at a siding in Stolberg. But yeah, we're back in the DBBR187. Obviously another brilliant DLC by Skyhook Games. Obviously their first one being Cane Creek, obviously come back in July. And obviously yeah, now the 187. And I'm going to mention it now before I get loads of comments saying, oh, that, oh, the sound. Yes, Skyhook are aware that the sounds aren't correct. But the world situation right now, they obviously are based in the UK, so they can't really go to Germany to get sounds, yeah, for a train, as well, restrictions and all that. They are aware of it, so I'm sure when all of it's over, they will be able to, you know, go and record some sounds. But to me, it doesn't bother me. Anyway, let's just get in and get driving. Obviously, big thanks to Skyhook that actually provide us a key with, well, for the DLC. Obviously, much appreciated. Anyway, let's get the fuses on. Obviously, I like playing sort of all the safety systems on. So you've got LZB, PZB, and CIFA. Although LZB won't actually be used on today's scenario. Did actually do this one on one of the streams, and I thought it was just a nice little scenario to do again. There you go, and get in now. Let's get up. Quite a technical train as well, this one. So we need to set that to auto. And we're going to activate the cab. So you've got to hold that down until it lights up, which you can sort of see is lit up now. Well, I'm going to sit down. So we are on the PC version at the moment. Cool, that's that. So you can hear all the brakes doing their thing. Set that to headlights reduced, and then we come on to here. This is how you get the headlights on. So it's, you know, proper different. And I think we're in cab 1, I think, at the moment. I don't know if, yeah, cab 1. You can see 1 on there. So 1, and we're going to pop our headlights on. And then for number 2, we'll do the tail lights. There you go. So you should see that now on the outside. There you go. There's our one, and there's the other one there. Cool, but yeah, if you want to know what cab you're in, numbers there. Anyway, what's next? Next we can set the set the reverser. So click forward. It's not even a lever for it or a little tool. It literally is just buttons that forward, you know, just off and then backward. Brakes are all good there. We'll set that to RFB. We'll set that to we'll set it to 40. And let's slowly move off. Not so, that's very quickly. Let's bring that down a little bit. There you go, already at 40. Oh no, no, we're all good, all good. But we have got to stop before the red light. Which I think actually very shortly does actually change. Yeah, if we do tab, contact signaller, it might change. Yeah, it's changed now. We've still got to stop though. Let's pop that up. Yeah, it's a really good DLC, very good one. Train looks beautiful. I mean, look at that from the outside. Very, very modern. I think they started construction in 2014 and ended in 2019, so they're still, you know, the newest, well, one of the newest locos in Germany. The thing about this is I like the side bit here. I don't know why it is, you know, all these little lines here, but I don't know, it makes it more eye-catching. So, you know, if it was just sort of all flat, it would sort of, well, it would still be eye-catching, but I don't know, just look at that. It's a brilliant locomotive. And apparently the passenger version is the 147, so maybe we would see that in the future by Skyhook because they've done this one. That would be cool. Right, let's couple to the, oh, let's not pop that, let's couple up to the consist, which is just ahead of us. Let's accelerate very quickly. Very quickly, no, not too much, otherwise PZB will get angry with us. But yeah, do be careful on the acceleration, it's pretty decent. Now we have to shut down this cab and change cabs. We've got 15 wagons we're taking. Well, so yeah, the pack is, oh, that train's off. It's $11.99 on Xbox, Steam, and Epic Games, and then on PlayStation it's always 50 pence less, so it's $11.49. Obviously it comes Schnellfahrstrecke, I think it was 24 services you get with it on the Köln Schnellfahrstrecke, although it does substitute onto most of the other sort of German freight routes. So yeah, there's plenty to do and a lot to play around with on this. There we go. Cool. See, I would like it a little leaf out of D-Row Valley's book. Maybe in future there would be some sort of, I don't know, hardcore coupling system where you actually have to come here, you know, drag that over onto there and then do the brake pipes down here. That would be a cool little thing for the future. Just, you know, maybe be an option to not have it like that. Set it to off. Let's get I don't know, can you? Yeah, you can get them off. Well, we're going to change the lights now for the other side, so that's cab 2. Change them to headlights. And then cab 1 will change to tail lights, although they should be off anyway. Should be off. Yeah. You can see we've already set the lights. Not yet for the other side, we just need to do the switch. Do that. That goes off. That can stay where it is. Set the reverse to off. And we'll come over to here. Can we get the screens off as well? There you go, and get them off. There we go. Save a bit of power. Come to here, set that to off, and then deactivate the cab. So you've got to hold that. There we go. You can see it's lit up. And now we go to the other side. That's pretty cool, you know, the way you can walk through as well. You've got the little panels and all. There you go, and we go to here. So we do the same for this. Set that to auto. Activate the cab, wait until it shows up. There we go. Sit down in here. Set the reverser to forward. That's all good. These need to go on. So we should now get the headlights on. There you go, you can see they're on now, but look at that. It's definitely, I'd say it's one of the most stunning sort of German locos we have in the game. I mean, look at that. It does look decent, doesn't it? Get a screenshot of it. Let's see, let's get the AFB up.
AFB.
AFB. Yep. Cab light, we don't need that on, do we? Don't know if we had that on before. Let's get on, we've got 3.2 kilometres, I believe we do. Oh, we are cleared to go. Well, we're sort of already past the signal, so yeah, it should be alright. Fingers crossed. And let's get going. We're off, we're on our way. Yeah, very good acceleration on this. And yeah, we are playing on the PC version at the moment, but hopefully at some point I will be able to pick this up for the console version. As yeah, we were streaming this yesterday if you're watching on release day. We did the 1938 stock on the console, then tried to change to PC, and unfortunately it doesn't do it all the time. It's rarely it does it. It then says streaming error, and then it pretty much ended the stream, so we had to restart to well, do this. So yeah, hopefully at some point we will be able to pick it up on console, but a bit unlucky it did crash in the end, as yet it doesn't usually do it. We can unrelease ourselves, and we can get that up to 60. Let's get that up. Cool. But yeah, obviously Skyhook's next DLC is Horseshoe Curve, which would be a cool route. I think that's Norfolk Southern, I think. Unless someone's mentioned it before. Unless it's set back in the day. Then I think it was like Pennsylvania Railroad. But yeah, looking forward to the next DLC. So we've got Cane Creek, the DBBR 187, and yeah, Horseshoe Curve. That's the next project. Well, there's actually a couple of American bits coming out. Obviously, Dovetail Games are working on Sherman Hill. And yeah, obviously Skyhook on Horseshoe Curve. So I reckon they'll come out, you know, a couple of weeks apart or so. But looking forward to that. Across we go. And also a little thing, I believe Skyhook Games did actually work on the Class 66 for the Great Western Express. So this is when they didn't really do as much, but yeah, they did actually help Dovetail, I believe, do the Class 66, which is the old Class 66. And also, I think if you look on their website, there is actually a little sort of, there's a train which actually isn't in the game. Well, it's in the game, it just isn't in that livery. There's an EWS Class 08, I believe, which obviously isn't in the game, the EWS one. So I wonder if that was going to be used. Then, well, it didn't get used in the end. Or maybe it was more. Maybe it was a test or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's pop that up to our top speed. Actually, is not 140. It will be 100. Yeah, it'll be 100 as we're in PZB mode. Is it Z? I always get confused. I know it's OM, and then I always forget what the other one is. Let's get a flyby shot. Let's whiz ahead. There you go. Yeah, this is the Köln Schnellfahrstrecke this runs on, which obviously everyone owns if you have a TSW2. Obviously you get the wagons as well. Yeah, if you like your German stuff or just like modern locomotives, this is definitely a DLC for you. Here's Eilendorf. Yeah, we're just going over to Stolberg, which is sort of the next proper town along. So it's pretty stunning around here, doesn't it? This is Köln, yeah, Köln Aachen. So this is on the sort of German-Belgian border. Seems like a nice place to live. Anyone watching live around here, or sort of in the similar area? Does look nice. We can pop that up a little bit. Yeah, up to 100. Got the double tunnel here. But yeah, going back to the sounds about the 187. You're only really gonna, I mean, me for example, I'm just an average rail fan. I don't know this locomotive in real life. But to me, it sounds fine. It just sounds like a normal German train, because most of the German trains, you know, freight locomotives, the 146, the 185, they all sound very much similar. It's an electric locomotive, freight. So yeah, I am completely fine with the sound. As yeah, I can't really judge it because I don't know what it sounds like in real life. And to me, it looks stunning. It runs nicely, so I haven't really got any complaints about it. And yeah. Skyhook obviously had a perfectly good excuse, as they couldn't go out because of the pandemic, which, you know, right now is a very good excuse. So I'm sure when they can go out, they'll, you know, record the sounds for this and add that in a future update. So yeah, doesn't really bother me. And obviously, yeah, if you're not really a hardcore rail fan, then you know you'll be fine with it. Let's acknowledge that. Let's start bringing that down as well, which we do need to bring down fairly swiftly. Very swiftly, actually. Did we not acknowledge it? I don't know if we acknowledged that. We didn't, did we? Or did we? Yeah. Okay, yeah, Zwangsbremsen. Right, we're coming down speed. Oh, actually, yeah, we probably do need to bring the speed down. Actually, I didn't see that coming. Yes. Okay, it's all good now. Yeah, I didn't notice the red that was there, because last time we did this, that signal pretty much was green. Well, it went up to it and then it went green, but yeah. Just a little mistake from me there. Yeah, the thing is, it always happens in the videos. It doesn't happen in the live, or it doesn't happen in the live streams as much. Just weird the way it happens in the videos, but not in the live streams. Maybe I'm just not paying attention as much on this, maybe. Don't know. Anyway, nice and easy to set off again. Oh, hello, there's a nice double one as well. Look at that, cool. Yeah, it's been quite an exciting week, and obviously a lot of exciting times to come. Obviously, we've had the Rivet Games 1938 stock. Obviously, I've got plenty of content on there. Obviously, do check the playlist out. And then, yeah, the 187 on the same day. So we've been treated, yeah, quite nicely. And then next week, 21st of October, we're going to be getting the West Cornwall local, obviously the Class 150 and the 37-5, which is looking really good as well. There you go, we're going now. Yeah, exciting times for TSW, and then soon after that, we've probably got the 313. And then probably by then, there'll be another DLC announced or something. I mean, what is there in the pipeline at the moment? There's a 313, obviously the West Cornwall local. And I think after that, there is TSG. I think TSG said he'd be releasing things fairly soon, which I think is the DBBR232, the Vuzela G6. You know, those locos are the German ones, and the DBBR 420. So I think that they might be soon after as well. So yeah, there's a lot coming to the game. And it's awesome to see TSW progressing this much as well. When the game first come out, there was sort of a DLC every 2-3 months, and now it's pretty much once a month, and more than that. Two times a month, and obviously as we get more third-party developers working on it, it's just gonna grow and get more frequent, which is, yeah, it's awesome. I think it would be cool to get you know, Just Trains work. Obviously you've got AP working on sounds on here, but it'd be cool to get Just Trains involved, and I think like DP simulation, sort of bring over some of the TS developers, and yeah, to help out on TSW, so it sort of is the next gen of you know, train simming. I know quite a few people will disagree with that, and they'll be like, no, Train Simulator is the advanced Train Simulator. But to me, this is the, you know, the next gen of train simming. Right, let's pop that up. And I do play Train Simulator myself, so they've got a whole big playlist on it. Obviously, it's still a brilliant game. Right, coming into Stolberg GBF siding 003. And let's acknowledge that. There we go, yeah. Zugbeeinflussung, Cipher, go on. And then we've got a double yellow here, so the next one will be well, double yellow main signal, and then after that it will be red, obviously, as we're coming into here. There we go. Yeah, coming into the yard. I've got the stop marker. I don't know why the stop marker keeps coming on. You see the coloured blobs there on the ground? I think I forgot to turn them off again. But I still remember when TSW first come out and I saw them on the ground, I was like, no, please say you can get them off. But straight to the settings, straight off. I think it's more for the new players, so they can sort of, you know, visualise where they're going to stop, and, you know, where each coach is going to be, and sort of just see how long the train is. And sort of, if you had that off, you wouldn't really be able to tell, but with this on, you can sort of see how long it is. But yeah, personally, I don't really have it on. I think it's because we're on the PC version, so I probably just forgot to turn it off. Looks cool though, doesn't it? Sort of all the colours on the ground. So it's a good way to get max points, I guess, as you know exactly where everything should be. So we're a little bit past there, but it's all good. Right, we need to uncouple those vehicles, and actually we'll get the stop marker off now, actually. Settings, stop marker off. Off you go. There we go. Yeah, let's uncouple the wagons. Goodbye, wagons. You've been good taking over here, but you're off now. You're on your own. Brakes, get them off. That's uncoupled there. Now we need to move forward. Look how fast that goes over that. See, I might have been applying power and it's still going. I'm probably going to get a... No, we're not going to get a PZB warning. Cool. Acknowledge that. And I believe here I do need to do PZB override. I'm not completely sure though, but I'll do it anyway. So we are technically going for a red light, although we do have the shunt signal on it. I'll do it just in case. I don't know if it is completely necessary. Oh, see if yeah, there you go. There you go. And I think on still ignored you get a scenario where you have to go through a red. It's a bit like on Cathcart Circle, see a British route, you've got to hold down the TPWS override button, so which is almost, well, it's a similar system to PZB obviously. Obviously the British version. Right, here we are. It's C4, yeah, I've got you. And then we reverse back into 004. Sounds like a blooming secret agent, doesn't it? 003, we need to go in there, and 004. Reverse train into sidings. Yeah. Let's release that, and then let's get going. So look how fast it sets it ready. I'm going to turn it off now. It still goes up to blooming max speed. Right, back we go. I suppose maybe in the next scenario you then take it from here to, I don't know, somewhere else. Beautiful locomotive, that's stunning. One of the best looking German trains. Without a doubt. I think it actually does look better than the 182. Yeah, back we go. So see, at these yards we didn't, we'll see, what's that over there? Never noticed that over there before, some sort of mountains or something. Yeah, obviously this, by getting this loco, it does populate the, oh god, we've gone past the marker. It does sort of populate the freight yards. You can see a bit more in them. Probably not going to count, is it, if we stop there? No, it's not going to count. Oh, it did. Okay, that's all good. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim 2 video. So big thanks to Skyhook for giving us a code to show the DLC off. So you will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. But for that, thanks all for coming, and I hope we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.